The law offices of Spar Bernstein with 2 locations in New York, 2901 White Plains Road in the Bronx and 225 Broadway in Manhattan. Call now to make appointments at
1-800-LAW-LINK.
Right. So what does that mean?
You know, let me just say this.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about politics.
You don't know. I don't know.
I will be honest.
Right.
I do not know enough about politics.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've never been deep in politics.
I wonder if that issue with some of the people who are running for parliament having dual citizenship between the United States and Jamaica.
That was an issue.
That was an issue. I wonder if, because I know Hot 102 had called me to go on as a guest on one evening down in Jamaica to discuss, you know, dual citizenship and blah, 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 blah.
It is still an issue because...
And I wonder if that ended up being an issue that may have or may not have decided the election. I have no idea. I didn't really follow it much other than I knew that was an issue and I knew, you know, there was an election coming up.
Yeah, it's a part of the Constitution of Jamaica.
Well, it's part of the United States. United States law says that if you hold an office in another country, you automatically terminate your U.S. citizenship.
Mm-hmm. They should just do it that way.
Well, that's by law. That's what happens.
Hmm. But it doesn't automatically happen in Jamaica. You have to renounce your citizenship of the other country.
But no. In other words,
here in the United States.
Here in the United States, right. Automatically terminates.
Kills it.
Kills it. Now, if you're a member of parliament and you still have your U.S. passport.
But hold on. But how could it automatically terminate your citizenship in another country when it's not run by the United States?
No. In other words, if you take an office
here in the United States.
No, you are a citizen of Jamaica.
Right.
And you're a citizen of the United States.
Right.
And you take office in another country.
Oh,
you are a member of another country's government.
It automatically terminates
your citizenship in the United States.
Oh, okay, I got
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right. Now, what I was saying.
What about the reverse?
I don't know. But what I was saying though is that probably I bet you that if you are a dual citizen and you become a member of Congress in the United States, I don't think Jamaica would, you know, want you as a Jamaican citizen as well. But who knows? I think there was a guy in Peru who was president of Peru, but he was also a citizen of Japan. Was it Peru? One of the South American countries. Do you remember who I'm talking about? Was it Peru or one of those countries? I forgot.
Is it politics?
Politics.
I don't know.
You don't know anything about it, right? So, any event. But you know,
I know enough.
What would be interesting to me though, is if a a member of parliament in Jamaica was a dual citizen and tried to enter the United States on a U.S. passport, whether the immigration service at the airport would even know that he is a member of parliament and automatically terminated, or they would just probably look at his passport and stamp him through.
Right.
That to me.
Anyway, man, this is a law link. Let's talk with some lawyers.
Right. Lawyers, that's me.
Yeah, but don't worry.
What do you mean, talk to lawyers?
I want to talk to your other departments, man.
We just talked about it the last hour.
Well, I can't talk to
You can talk to them again if you want to.
Okay, I'll get Michael Biniakowitz. I haven't spoken with Michael Biniakowitz.
Michael Biniakowitz, I think, is in court, but I think Gary and Adam are in the office.
All right, so I'll catch up with him later.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, this is Linkup Radio. Give us a call right now. It is the Immigration Link. Call me right now. The number is 718-324-5465. It is the day after Labor Day, so we are here. This is live. You can call us at 718-324-LINK or 1-877-MY-LINKUP. Let's go to a call right here. We're also on Plush TV. If you're watching the television program, remember the number is 1-800-LAW-LINK. We have not been pushing that. TV comes on Sundays at 6 p.m. Yes, you're watching me and that man's face. He's the attorney. I'm the so-called presenter. Let's take some calls right now. 718-324-LINK. Hello, caller. How you doing today?
Hi. Could I speak to Brad, please?
You're speaking to me.
Okay. I would like to find out some questions.
Yeah.
I filed for my husband, and he got his green card June 19, 2006. I'm a citizen. How long can I wait for him to file for his mother?
After he becomes a citizen.
So is no way that...
He can't file for his mom as a lawful resident.
So I can't file for her?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, the only way to file for a parent is if you're a U.S. citizen. No other way.
Sorry about that. All right?
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
We should keep a tab. 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, 0 for 1 so far. By the way, folks, once again, his name is Brad Bernstein. He's truly the top immigration attorney in the United States of America, dubbed by the largest Caribbean media company in the United States, of course. And, of course, radio, television, magazine, newspaper, and spreading and growing with
You
the
are
help.
you are the largest. There is no
one else.
no one even close.
No.
It's not even a close runner-up.
No.
It's not like we have to even count the ballots on that one.
The boxes.
Right? The boxes.
Ballots. I guess it's the
Right.
ballots and boxes.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's take another call right now. And folks, we want you to continue supporting us so that we can grow. Thank you for my Starbucks. Hello, caller. Guess what?
Hi, how are you guys?
You are not necessarily speaking with the largest immigration law firm in the United States of America, but I can tell you this: you are speaking with the best.
But we are growing by leaps and bounds, and one day maybe.
You have occupied the entire 5th floor at 225th
Right.
Street and decided
225 Broadway.
225 Broadway,
Right.
and decided to sublet to the Jamrock Magazine company.
Right. Right.
That's very nice of you.
That
man.
is very nice of me.
Nice big fat
Right.
rent we're paying the boss.
That's right. Oh, by the way, it's the beginning of the month. Wait, where's the accountant? Where's my check?
Anyway, caller, what is your question for the immigration attorney, Brad Bernstein?
All right, 2 quick questions. If you're out of status, can you have like a police clearance? Would it check your immigration status if you go in for like a police clearance at the precinct?
If you're out of status and you go into the precinct, what are you checking? I'm not.
Yeah, what's the situation? Why don't you
tell
just
me
tell
what
us
the
the
situation
situation?
is. Are you talking about if you get arrested, or are you talking about you just want to check your records?
No, someone sponsored me and I'm about to get through, but I need a police clearance.
You need
You need an FBI background check.
Oh, it doesn't have FBI background check?
Yeah,
they do it.
Wait, but you're getting sponsored in another country?
Yes,
Okay, so you're going to Canada.
yes.
Right. Okay. If you go to Police Plaza, as long as you don't have a record and you have a photo ID, they'll take your fingerprints. So you can go to a private fingerprinting company if you're concerned about going to the police department. I know there's one down the street from me at 225 Broadway.
Right.
And they will fingerprint you if you give an ID, and you take your fingerprint card and send it to the FBI.
Can't I go to like a regular precinct?
I don't think a regular precinct's going to do it. I know one police
Don't
plaza.
do it.
I know one police plaza does it, or you can go to a private. If you Google, there's even a place in the Bronx. I forgot where, because I Googled it once for one of my clients who didn't feel like going down to Manhattan to get fingerprinted and didn't want to go to the police station. But if you go, just Google, fingerprinting, or private fingerprinting, or however you want to, whatever search
There's
term
one
you
in
want to
New
use.
Rochelle.
Right. There are companies around that will fingerprint you that you don't necessarily have to go to the police station for. But now that company is not going to they're just going to hand you back the fingerprint card.
Right.
Then you have to send it off to the FBI.
Okay, one more quick question. Last week you were explaining something about people who are 21 years and over can still get through.
Right.
You were saying about
The Child
can you run
Status
that back by
Protection
me
Act.
as to between those 2 papers, the 4th set of papers, which papers were you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking about if you're getting sponsored by a relative.
Okay.
Okay, the first application that goes in, no matter who's sponsoring you, is the
Okay.
I-130 visa petition.
Okay.
The I-130 visa petition is the alien relative petition. Now, what you do is you add the dates between the date that the I-130 was received by immigration, which is your priority date, and the date in which it was approved. So if it
Okay.
was filed on January 1st, 2005, and it was approved on January 1st, 2007, you add exactly 2 years on to the child's birthday. So now you don't have 21, you now have until 23. And
Okay.
now if the child either adjusts status, is eligible to adjust status before 23, or fills out the biographic data forms if the child is back home in another country, not in the United States, fills out those biographic data forms called the Packet 3 and sends it back to the National Visa Center. And assuming in this example that was all done before the child turns 23, and there is a visa available for that child, meaning the priority dates have been reached before the child is 23, and the child does this all within 1 year of a visa being available to him. So it's not like the child was 9 and could have got a green card for the last 10 years and now is 23 and decided to do it. Too late. You had to do it within 1 year of being eligible to do so. Then that child is protected and gets till 23.
Okay, great. Yeah, that was great.
But the first equation to even determine whether or not the child can possibly be included or not is figure out how long the I-130 took to get approved, and then go from there.
All right.
All
man.
right, thank you very
No
much.
problem. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.